Peace, everyone. How you doing? Welcome to Israel Doctrines Google Hangout. I'm your host, Carl Albert, and you have now entered into our Hangout. And it's late at night. I don't feel like turning on the lights, so therefore you won't get my face. But believe me, when I wake up in the morning, you know, I will be on this, and I will give a face to it. But I think I'm gonna start a new series. Be like my man QD3. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna deal with beef, conscious community beef, right? But it's not gonna be what y'all think. As the title denotes, beef, the conscious community con game. People, I've been sitting back watching the community for a while and the things that's been going on in the community since I entered into it. You know what I'm saying? And it's everybody say, it's a open source thing. All you got to do is turn on a YouTube, get a blog talk or whatever, and start talking about people in the conscious community and the things that's going on in the conscious community, and then claim to be a little smarter, intelligence, use your intelligence to show that you know you can regurgitate information good, and you in the community. You know what I'm saying? Johnny come latelys is just that, Johnny come latelys. But what didn't happen here is, people, the hip hop community being the most visible, marketable community in the black community has taken over the community, even the conscious community, to the point where now you have people want to be celebrity debaters. You know what I'm saying? They want to be like the battle rappers. They want to be like 50 Cent, right? They want to be like their favorite hip hop artists. You know what I'm saying? So, in bringing these personas out, they have captivated the community and the hip hop artists. You know what I'm saying? The fans of the hip hop artists, so on and so forth. At Sarnetta last debate, the House of Consciousness, Sarnetta last debate, not debate, it was a conference, right? Kemet War Conference. You had AZ, you know, hip hop artists, you know. We had at the Kemet on Trial, we had Killer Priest there and other hip hop artists and stuff, right? We know battle rappers is taking on, the conscious persona, getting back to the po-righteous teacher days. I'll use that terminology because, most are, as the 5%ers of the Muslims would say, is robbers of the poor, right? So, like I said, it's just the introduction to my beef series, or fake beef, conjured up beef. Because real beef is when it ain't safe to walk the streets. You know what I'm saying? Real beef is when people really firing guns and stuff at each other. It's not no internet, showcase. This is what we expect from 50 Cent, and this is 50.com. This is what we expect from, world star hip hop. To be hearing and seeing things like that in the so-called negative media outlets and stuff of our community, hip hop community. So the conscious community is a part of the hip hop community. The hip hop community is part of the conscious community. People, where's our leaders? Where's the real? See, this been getting out of hand for a while now, you know, and as it is in hip hop, they go to Minister Farrakhan, sit down and squash the beefs. But the conscious community say they too conscious, you know, for Farrakhan. Matter of fact, excuse my French, fuck Allah, so therefore we ain't gonna go to somebody or a Muslim that can help us. They can't help us because, you know, we don't believe in Allah. We don't believe in a God, you know. So people in the rap industry, though, they don't say that about Farrakhan. They believe he a wise elder, and, you know, he been putting in community service for a while. You know, he done used the FOI as, you know, others have did in the past, you know, Elijah Muhammad and stuff, to protect certain blacks in the community, saying that they're a standing army. So the conscious community, though, say, we too smart for him, and he dealing with, you know, that whole Scientology thing and stuff. We don't rock with Farrakhan like that no more. So Farrakhan can't be a mediator. But do we really need Farrakhan to be a mediator amongst so-called righteous, conscious people? Nah, we shouldn't. You would figure the rappers just some street thugs, all about their money and washing their money in the music industry or whatever, and being a part of this whole whatever the hell hip hop is today. Well, not hip hop. Let me take that back. I can't do hip hop like that. What this you know, corporate rap thing is all about. You know what I'm saying? So, people, beef seem to be the con game that the conscious community been working on for a long time. The Israelite community, or the Hebrew Israelite community, which, you know, I got to throw my disclaimer out there. I'm not a Hebrew Israelite. I'm Israelite, physically and spiritually. So it's something that the community of Israelites been crying a long time. You know, people act like they got real beef with the Bible, like the Bible then did something to them. You know, not even attacking the so-called white man or European or Caucasian and saying, well, they didn't tainted this book and made it detrimental to the community. They don't attack the so-called man that used the book. They want to attack the book, right? So they use their so-called beef with the Bible and beef with the Hebrew Israelites that on the street corner in New York City to get their weight up, get their money right. You know what I'm saying? Same way people claiming that Brother Reggie, you know, is doing with the Moors today. Like, do Reggie really have beef with them? You know what I'm saying? Is he really dealing with the information? This is what the Moors trying to say. They crying out now because, number one, they see somebody going at their doctrines and their teachings, but they didn't cry out about the Hebrew Israelite thing that was going on. But you let Taj Tariq Bey tell it, the Hebrew Israelites and the Moors are the same people. You let Lord Abba say it, the Hebrew Israelites and the Moors are the same people. But you see the history of the Moors and how they about themselves in history, right? And when they brothers, the Hebrew Israelites, was being attacked, or a theological arm of the black movement, black power movement, was attacked, they was nowhere to be seen or heard. Same thing with the Nation of Islam, you know what I'm saying? But they was being attacked by Ali Muhammad, some more so-called beef with the doctrine and stuff. And it was just used to make money and to, you know what I'm saying, bullshit the community, people. It's a con game. I hate to say it, you know. I hate to say it, that the people fell for it. Because no one really wanted to put, or no one still want to put true issues on the table. You know what I'm saying? Now we got a debate coming up with Polite and the way the community want to see it and like to see it, the white Jew or the white man. And what beef do really have with this dude, saying that he's saying the black man should be respected because he's part of God elect and chosen people. But he a white man in the sense of the word. And so, yeah, we all should have beef with the white man. Now we get a chance to talk to a white man. So, we're going to run him through the dirt and do this and do that. And, this fake ass beef stuff, man, you should be beefing with the beasts. Should be beefing with the system, the atrocities and stuff that's going on in the community, in the neighborhood, about outsiders and so on and so forth. People, this shit is not real. It's not real. Why use the beef to conjure up dollars? Why use beef to conjure up dollars? Well, I say this. It's most definitely Vibe, The Source, all these hip hop publications sold the East Coast, West Coast beef to make the industry run better and stuff. So now, once again, the conscious community is using that blueprint. And why? I mean, it's conjuring up dollars. I mean, a lot of people getting YouTube hits and monetizing their YouTube. So they're getting a lot of YouTube hits and making YouTube money. And then they doing, speaking engagements and stuff, making that money off of fake ass beef with other black people. So yeah, the situation kind of turning now. They seeing how they can get, the white man, Caucasian European, or in this case a white Jew, or Caucasian or whatever, Jew. I don't know how the community look at it and want to talk about it. I don't really know how to look at it and talk about it because it's not being defined really. Edomite, Gentile, whatever, biblical terminology. But they saying how they could get others involved. So now they feel good. Like, yeah, I'm tired of brothers debating each other with fake ass beefs, and we buying into it. I guess that's what the community's saying now. But people, we got Pharaoh coming out on Polite. We got In the Black going in on Sarnetta. We got caught up in it, which bringing the and Raw Squad all up in it. Israelites still got their little thing going on. You know, shit, you got so many people on the sideline that's co-signing this madness and beef and stuff because they can't be men and taking on, you know, head first. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much crap, man. You know, with people reporting people YouTube channels and stuff, I probably don't, you know, do what I normally do, chop up videos by playing them on my screen and stuff. You might end up being you know, you get your channel shut down like that. So it is what it is, man. I'm just sitting up here and I was watching Young Pharaoh video, getting that polite, and I believe the brother correct about a lot of that he was talking about. He was correct about a lot of that he was talking about. But a lot of that stuff has been said and stuff is known in the community. Everybody knows that it's a con game going on and that no one is talking about social, political, and economic development. And if it is, it's on a personal level. How they socializing with the people, how they economically developing their bank accounts. It's stuff like that. It's a damn shame though, man. It's a shame, you know. But I'm glad the brother's speaking up. He got a voice. Sarnetta done gave him some power over there by putting him on, you know, Sarnetta TV. Before that, is obviously he was producing his own, you know, lane. He had viewership and stuff like that. But going to Sarnetta, as I was trying to do when I was doing my thing. When you get on Sarnetta platform, it opened up more doors and it give you credibility in places where, you know, fighting by yourself or going in by yourself, it's damn near impossible to do unless you know, spend 10 years or so, you know, so building up your clientele, name base, this and that, support system or whatever. So instant fame, you know, by Sarnetta has caused this man to be a voice in the community now. You know what I'm saying? Where he might have had a good 2,000 people following him and dealing with him, you know, he guaranteed to get even more now. So him speaking out on Polite and speaking out on what he seen since his time in the conscious community in the House of Consciousness and stuff is good. You know, I tried to do my thing, crying out about the Hebrew Israelites and they fakeness and all this stuff. You know, they fake as hell too. You know, Polite fake as hell. It's a lot of people in the community you can find that's you know, put up on a pedestal out here, and you find that they fake. You know, they whole thing is not real because they not accessible like they call themselves being accessible for the community. And if it is, it's probably for $1. You know, it's probably for $1. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with getting dollars and stuff, but some of this stuff you got to just do for the love of it. It's kind of like Nas said when they was on you know, uh, that first album. You know what I'm saying? When him and AZ them coming on and you hear the train and everything in the back, and right before New York State of Mind, he like, man, I do this even without a record contract. You know what I'm saying? Without a record deal. It's just for the street fame. It's for the community fame, love, or whatever. To be able to say I'm one of the best at what goes on in the community. Even if you don't make it to the NBA, you can still come from the free throw line and dunk and do this. But when you have these type of skills and you do this type of stuff, people gonna come looking for you because they need to put you in the Guinness book. They need to put you on video and stuff. Sell it to the people. Show it to the people. advertise it to the people, right? But man, this community, man, it's corrupt as hell, man. It's corrupt as hell because it's just like the black community as a whole. Whether if it's the hip hop community, whether if it's the Christian portion of it, Hebrew cut portion of it, Israelite portion, shit, whatever portion of the community. All this shit is fake, man. All this stuff, it's not real. They not giving you the real, man. It ain't no real people. They just trying to give you what you want, man, and tell you what you want to hear, so you can give them $1. But we gonna talk about it, people. Like I said, beef is what this community has been thriving off of for a long time. It's just now 2016 with the murder rate of different blacks in the streets and stuff, and the protests and the political spirit that's coming over the world right now, most definitely in the United States of America, which I say is still in the world, you know, with the race for president, the presidency and all of that stuff and the murders and stuff, somehow or another, it's becoming a little bit more real in the country's community, where they could get away with it and people weren't really looking at it, focusing on it, doing this and that. You know what I'm saying? It's getting a little bit more real. But I've been telling y'all it's been coming down to that. You done had more brothers talking about shooting and killing brothers, the agent provocateurs in them, whether they doing it for the government or just doing it to like I said, cook up some type of beef to make money off of it, where they can be seen and heard. It's crazy. Now let me say this too, this for the brother Unc. You know, me and that brother used to have issues. You know, we squashed and reconciled our situation, which is this is something that I was trying to bring to the community for one to understand and comprehend reconciliation. It's a powerful tool that's needed in the community with this fake ass beef stuff that's going on. But nobody's man enough to reconcile and try to, really talk and deal with people and really do business with people and make money with people in a legitimate way and not off some fake ass beef. You know what I'm saying? The fakeness. So, Polite had his issue with Tazariak that Ferrell pointed out. Like I said, once again, he did a great job, I think, in breaking down what he was breaking down, right? Polite had his issue with Tazariak. I mean, that's one of my hottest videos. It probably got 16, 17,000 hits. When I just, woke up, seen what was going on, tried to intervene and ask for it to cease. You know what I'm saying? And I made a plea and a cry at that moment. I said, man, let Polite handle his own business. If he want to get that man wife on there and talk, then let him open up his new covenant blog talk and do it. He got $39 to open up that. And if nothing else, do that one interview. Let that man do it on his platform. Let this and that happen. Don't get in the middle of this stuff. Right? So now, he trying to protect Polite again and talk up for Polite and do this and that, similar to Sarah Student City, so on and so forth. And now y'all done got into a bunch of craziness and other people matter. But I understand. I understand, people. The power of money is what I understand. The power of influence, that's what I understand. And what's going on in the community, I understand. Polite gave you niggas life again. said he had left the conscious community after the Nazi, the debate and everything. You know what I'm saying? Unc brought him on, you know what I'm saying? Real Black Atheist, Ra Squad or whatever, trying to get him back in the spotlight. But the Pan-African thing with Tazariot that Polite and said he was trying to do, basically Pan-African against the Bible, which y'all know I birthed that in the community. What's the best thing for the community? Is it the Bible? Is it the Quran? Is it Kemetic doctrine? Is it this or that? Pitting the information socially, politically, and economically against each other. How do your doctrine best help the community? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they you know, they took my little thing, Polite did and ran with it, you know, and he was gonna make his little money with that, right? So, but he brought SETI back out. SETI been popping ever since. You know, they done did the Detroit thing. He done been on the stage with Unc them down in Atlanta, this and that. It said he back out here popping. He probably was doing his other lectures and stuff, but he wasn't visible like he is now. So I understand Polite blessed the man and put him back in the game like that. You know, he's still trying to keep him in the game by having him at this debate, you know, with Zion Lex and stuff. You know, they trying to act like they got beef now and stuff. They probably still gonna do it because it's a way to make money and it's a way to get your name out there, you know, and people looking to make money and get their brand out there. So it is what it is. Unc and Mirage Squad was basically not doing too much. Dude, check your history, people, into the Kim on trial thing. You know, my whole debate with Dr. Mayat, Unc getting into it, and you know, they trying to steal that debate and that win so the Kemetic people can say they won against Israel or beat the Bible was just that. And you know, they went around for the longest telling that lie about I lost and stuff. And Sonetta, even Nazi ass, you know, was a part of that, trying to sell that narrative and that lie. You know, an Old Testamenter or from Genesis to Malachi, dude. They seen me coming up in the game, getting that Thumb and Rock Squad and stuff. I guess he was trying to you know, stop my emergence in the game. This what this what hate do, people. This is what people trying to be in the top spot and get the debate and get the money it's all about. Fake ass beefs and fake ass stuff that turn into real stuff, whether people know it or not. You know, so people, you can only lie and fake like something going on so long before it turn into just that. And that's what happened. This fake ass shit then came real. Sonetta TV and that platform over there has birthed something in this community that's been out of control for a minute and is about to shit spiral way out of control. How we gonna fix this? I don't know, but the Bible's still the best tool for our liberation. It's been used by some of the greatest Negroes to ever live. You know what I'm saying? Or Negroes, as I said, to ever live. You know, and that's just it. That's it, people. Don't worry about it. Call on the case. Israel doctrine on the case. We're gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about it. I ain't gonna profile it that much because I ain't gonna do the government job. Cause they watching and they, you know, they watching. You gotta know they watching. The King Noble effect is in full effect. You know what I'm saying? He tried to put Soccer Atmos on blast and say, this brother just said on Sonetta TV the same thing I just said over there. People, this game is getting vicious, man. It's getting vicious. and people keep talking crazy and talk about COINTELPRO. We don't know what a true agent of the government is and where he coming at us at. But the thing is, I'm glad y'all keep me down here at the bottom, and heavy is the head to wear the crown. So y'all keep doing y'all things, man. Y'all kings of this conscious community. Y'all keep doing your thing, man. You know, if anything, y'all here to be the first to roll. So, y'all want to carry this weight. Y'all want to claim to be the man. Y'all want to say that y'all got all wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and don't nobody else got it. And y'all can lead this new generation, this new era, lead us in the new era. All right. I'm a watchman, so I'm watching. And so far, y'all done fail big time. And who want to come and clean up y'all mess now? Who gonna come clean up y'all mess now? Well, I'm over here doing my thing. We talking Pan-Africanism, Black Power, Black nationalism, Black, all Black everything, basically. But Black liberation theology, things of this nature, real stuff, how to build stuff. You know what I'm saying? Things of this nature where we ain't really got a beef with each other. The only beefing you will have is like, nigga, why you don't go pick up that hammer and pick up that board and nail it? Why you ain't coming to help planting crops and do this and do that? Why you ain't out here really feeding the people and doing these things? I know other people doing it, other people trying to do it, but that's what we need to be doing as a community. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and me, for the, whole entire human race. There's people dying and so on and so forth. We are the world. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the lyrics, but y'all gotta quit playing games with it, man. The leaders of the community is leading us down a real negative, dirty path. For real. Real dirty, negative path with all this fake ass beef trying to sell some tickets to a fight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go to the hip hop rap battle game. It's probably best thing to do. Then you can play the hip hop beef game, and people can lyrically assassinate people and do this, but you got to watch it. You got to watch it. You got to watch it. Cause in a lyrical battle, it can get real personal. People start talking about people, parents, and family, and children, and dead people, and this and that, to be the most gruesome, heartless lyricists out there. You know what I'm saying? So now y'all want to go play with that game, which is a little bit more street and a little bit more rough at the edge. But stuff like that, you can sell the beef, you can sell the hype in the fight. When you're talking about intellectual stuff, how the hell you sell that with beef and hype and fight and stuff? Yeah, that's a deadly game y'all playing. People need to get into another game, because the liberation of our people is not a game. It's not a financial shit piggy bank. It's not that. As the thug codes was saying, and Pac was saying and stuff. If people gonna and I mean, people only write for what they saying, Sarnetta. If people gonna bring all that money to one place in the community and put all that money in one spot and put it in the hands of somebody, damn it, it's supposed to be for helping the community. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't got to be your personal money and stuff. It's your platform should be available to more people than them handful of people that you trying to soup up and make guides to the people, and so on and so forth. You got more of a job to do to the community. You know what I'm saying? And you got more stuff you got to be responsible for. You just can't be responsible for everybody in New York City and stuff. You got to be responsible for the whole goddamn community. And the community is not just on 125, and everybody ain't got to spend their money to come to 125 and stuff. You know what I'm saying? The telephone call thing you doing now is cool to a degree. You used to do the Skype thing and used to bring panel and stuff. That's how the game got taken from you. Because people in these back channels on Google Hangout, hanging out, talking and doing stuff and entertaining themselves just on the hanging out on Google Hangout. They ain't coming to hang out on 125, and you ain't opening up no area for them to come hang out. So what? They in Google Hangouts just chilling and talking to each other. So the game slipping out your hands, Satinella. You know what I'm saying? But y'all think y'all got it. You know, I hate to see if Polite do make this last payday and leave the House of Conscience. You know what I'm saying? It's probably why people beefing with him and so many people coming out the closet. So when he do make this last payday and bounce and do his Hollywood thing, somebody got to take that throne that he's leaving. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be talked about, because even though I believe he gonna leave that throne, he gonna keep that dollar circulating. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be the financial arm, and he's still gonna get paid off of that which he created and helped create it. Right? So, man, this thing is deep, man. A lot of y'all just fans, stands, you know, prick riders. So y'all can't see because y'all just in love with people. As Pharaoh said, y'all love Polite. Shit, he love Polite for banging on the Bible and bringing all that pseudonism to the table. You know what I'm saying? And all the craziness that being talked about and stuff. Young Pharaoh, you broke him down good. You breaking down the situation good. But at the same time, man, you know ain't nobody buying that stuff that you selling. For us, what you talking about? Astroplaning and stuff. I ain't saying it ain't true. I believe it's true. I believe you could tap into demons of the spiritual world and do damn near anything that's possible by manifesting it in the flesh. But still, you know, it's called demonology. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Satan or the demons can, and his demons, or the third of the angels from the biblical perspective, can give you much power. You know what I'm saying? If you choose to be a part of the fallen, those that fall away from the truth, the real knowledge and understanding that should be had. So, man, stop playing games, y'all. The con is over, man. The cover's been pulled back. Y'all done exploded on each other. So now the thing is, who gonna come and deal with the spoils, clean up this mess? I don't want to do it. Y'all too much of a headache for me to be trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather stay the man on the low end of the totem pole. I'm gonna let all y'all wear the crown. Y'all the kings. Y'all the smart. Y'all the intelligent. So with that said, it's all good, man. I'm still gonna report on it. I ain't got no beef with y'all. I just want to record some information about the beef and how I see it from my perspective. How it's all a game to sell drama. You know what I'm saying? The more drama that's out there, the more blacks want to see it. So with that said, I'm gonna say peace, y'all. I've been entertained tonight by Young Pharaoh. Uh, in the black, they've been entertaining too, man. Sister came on my page, told me, oh man, they shut down their page. And truthfully, I'm like, man, them brothers could have did some good in the community. You know what I'm saying? They could have did some real good. I think they coming back. hopefully they take their platform to another level, man, and not just stay on this ignorance and really try to do some reporting and talking. You know what I'm saying? You know, to quote my brother James, you know what I'm saying? You know, brothers act like they doing it, man, but then at the same time, they just your average person like me, you, that's out here and trying to do something in the community. Hopefully do something positive. But, you know, everybody got to be that nigga, that man. I'm the man. Hey, y'all can be the man. Because it's the one that goes unseen and unheard that's truly pulling the strings. What if it's the white man behind the curtain in Oz, you know what I'm saying? Or whoever that wizard is. It's the one that ain't seen. The one out front most of the time is a puppet. And somebody else is pulling the strings, meaning they the puppet master. So with that said, I think I'm gonna start chiming in on what's going on. But I'm gonna get back on the biblical stuff and everything. You know what I'm saying? I got a Tuesday night show where I can go with a reader. I got a reader over there on that show. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna do my job. I'm gonna teach the people. You know, I probably deal with the destruction, the deliverance of the destruction of man that's in his own hand. Cause I know y'all keep talking about people waiting on Jesus and stuff. But the book say choose life or choose death. It didn't say choose the way to choose not to wait. You know what I'm saying? So to choose life or choose death mean everything you do on a daily basis is either going to produce eternal life for you or eternal damnation for you. So I think it's about time to clean that up, clear that up. You know, if you go check my YouTube channel, you'll see the table of truth. And you'll see that I got a video that I just put up from an old show that I did on the table of truth. But that's why I'm putting a lot of this old stuff up, because all I'm gonna do is reiterate it, reintroduce it to the community. Most of y'all don't know that I done dealt with these things. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I just put it up probably a few minutes ago. It just uploaded, right? So it was probably before 12 o'clock before I woke up, because it say June the 19th is my last video. But it say your life is in your own hands, right? And not in God's. That's just an old preview. I'm gonna redo that, right? So that whole sentiment, that con game that the conscious community want to play, oh y'all waiting on God and stuff. Nah, our lives in our own hand. We could take a gun, blow our brains out. We ain't gotta wait on Jesus, right? If we wanna you know, go kamikaze and run up on people and try to, you know, fight for our salvation and kill people and kill more of them than they kill us. We got a choice to do that. You know what I'm saying? Become a martyr for something, or just shut the hell up and die of old age in our house, hiding from the world. So the waiting on Jesus thing that the community call themselves, you know, running up on people that believe in the Bible about, like I said, my last video that I just put up, it talks about it, but I'm gonna rehash that. I'm gonna reiterate it for today's time, and then I'm gonna talk to the people that's been saying that. Might not call out no names directly, but I'm gonna talk to the community, because that's what it's about. But you'll see that that's an old segment. That's an old lesson. That's an old conversation. Do I need to push that to y'all though? Nah, because y'all don't like to hear me anyway. Hebrew Israelite, Kemetic, Moor, or whatever, because y'all think I ain't, you know, I ain't the intellectual man that y'all are. Y'all better than me. But look, people been listening and following y'all in the fake ass beef that y'all been putting out there to draw attention and stuff to yourself, you know, and I'm just over here trying to be as humble as possible and just do the work. So I'm gonna stay over here in my lane doing the work. I'm gonna keep watching y'all, but I'm gonna report to the community how fake all of y'all are. You know what I'm saying? Polite told you about the Tazariak thing, that they had talked and stuff, but he didn't know Tazariak was gonna turn up like that, or was that all, you know, a dramatization that they already cooked up? Cause they came out with them shirts pretty fast, crossed the fucking line. Them shirts came out pretty fast. They seemed like they was nah, I ain't gonna do the conspiracy thing, but they seemed like they was already pre-printed and pre-ordered. Crossed the fucking line one day, a day or two later, selling the merchandise. You know what I'm saying? But we know Polite a businessman, people. Shit, he getting his money from somewhere. So collaboration with people and even help, you know, create a slogan and sell t-shirts. We don't know what's going on. But at this point, like I said, I don't trust nobody. I question everybody. And if it's about economics off beef, then, you know what I'm saying? Shit, what's really going on in the community? You know, let us in, because that's the thing. I don't think y'all letting young Pharaoh in the game. Y'all ain't telling them that it's a game. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't tell me it was a game. Boss should try to tell me. Let me stop lying. He was like, you can't be going at people like this, man. People just, you know, this, that, and the other. But I don't play like that. So I can't come into no fake ass conscious community and people talk about my mother or talk about personal stuff and do stuff like that. And I look at it as a game. You know, when me and Unc was doing our thing, it was real. Or at least on my end, you know, me and other brothers, when I talked that stuff, it was real. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, people ain't let me in on the game, but it seemed like a lot of people are not. New York, I say that, New Yorkers. It's the New York crowd, you know. Nasi from New York, Divine from New York, all the other players, Polite from New York, and people that go up there and sit down on that couch. You know what I'm saying? It's that New York thing, man. And we know New Yorkers, that whole rotten apple thing and how they get down and stuff. Hebrew Israelites too, because they, you know, I done tried to talk and deal with some of them. Like I said, and, you know, they doing their thing, trying to strengthen all the One West camps. They trying to come back together and be up on the banner. So it's you know, One West love. It's not really Israelite love. It's One West love. You know, they go to war for each other and they sit down and eat with each other. Then you got Shama HaTorah or Shema Israel or whatever. Principal or whatever. He trying to make sure his legacy and different stuff is on point. So, you know, whatever compromises they got to do to get what they got to get, you know. Zion Lex, the brother, capitalized out of all of them the most. But you know, a Manchurian conscious community dude where they like, well, we gonna send you out there and we gonna put you in position and then we gonna run it through you. I don't know, people. He said that nigga sound like he on some conspiracy stuff. But nah, being an insider and one around this stuff and really listening and talking and paying attention to some of this stuff, I'm telling you, people, it's something going on. This conscious community ain't all this cracked up to be. Something truly wrong in it. And y'all starting to see it more and more as people that's not really caught up or then sold they soul to the game coming out and speaking against it. See, I already know what these people talking about because I done seen it, heard it, and I done talked about it myself as I made the video last year telling Polite when he was dealing with the Bloods and the Crips or whatever. But other people too, I was telling them then, as Young Pharaoh saying, you selling your soul for this hype and stuff, that at the end of the day, the company you keep, you know what I'm saying? The company you keep, they either gonna build you up or pull you down. You gotta watch, you know, that thing that you love to brag about. I like to keep a certain type of niggerish stuff in my debates or in this stuff. Well, that nigga shit becomes detrimental. You know, if you keep a shooter around, pretty soon he gonna shoot somebody, and then he's a part of your organization, this and that. That's why I was telling the Hebrew War Machine about old Michael Edwards. Now he didn't exploding on Nazi, and he didn't hit a couple of them up. You know, he's showing love to Zion still, but you know, they might turn on each other any day. You never know with what's going on out here. But it's not real, people. It's a lot of fake, phony stuff going on. And now y'all getting to seeing stuff. Yeah, y'all took Polite. He was the man. Y'all helped make him them dollars that he got. You know, whether if it's y'all went sold your car and gave it to him, or sold your house or whatever and gave him the money trying to get status correction and stuff. I mean, that's a Moish thing that them people was getting away with, this and that. You know, sovereign citizen people, you know, they down here in Memphis and different places, you know, the Moors, you know, sitting on people land and property and stuff, and you know, going to the court system and stuff. That's one thing Reggie dealing with too, to a degree. He ain't got deep into it with the Moors, but you know, even certain Moors say, oh man, these dirty Moors, kind of like what Reggie was saying. You got dirty Moors out there, and you got to tell on your people are the ones that claiming to be you out there, because then they put a bad spotlight on you. People, it's a dirty game, y'all. Y'all got to be careful about who you fuck with and who you don't fuck with. As my nigga Pac said, keep your mind on your riches if that's what you own. Keep your mind on your salvation or your righteousness if that what you own. Keep your mind on getting some tail if that's what you own. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you own, stay on it. You know what I'm saying? But know that it's gonna reveal itself in due time, your thoughts and your motivations. You know, why you spend so much time doing what you're doing on this computer, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna tell itself. It's gonna tell itself. And people gonna start telling on you too. Especially when you ain't letting them eat. Once again, if it's a con game going on, you know, and you conning somebody that's participating in it, and they don't get to eat off of it or whatever, eventually they gonna tell on you. They gonna say, man, look, damn it, I wasn't in on the con. Y'all realize it's a con? Okay, I agree it was a con, but I wasn't in on it. You know, what my man Pac said, I know it's dope being sold, but I ain't the one selling. Don't want to be another number. Hey, the brother was saying a lot of stuff in his raps. That's why I'm thankful to this day that you know, I listen to the brother music and the secrets of war. You know, the secrets of war, because we at war, whether you want to admit it or not. People are fighting for the right to control your thoughts. And that's what it is. Y'all been tuning in to Sadnetta Studios, Black News 102 and stuff. And y'all done made that man powerful. And now y'all telling them he not using his power in the proper manner. Well, damn it, you gave it to him. And you sponsored it. So he not just at fault. The whole damn community at fault. Because when he was jumping on the Bible, the Hebrews, and this, that, and everything, y'all loved it. Y'all paid money for it. Then your damn Hebrew leaders took all your stupid ass Hebrew Israelites up there, as Michael L was trying to point out. He ain't telling you about the Hebrew Israelites that, you know, call themselves being comrades, this and that, and taking all y'all to what's the fucking place? Took y'all all to the ballroom and had y'all stand in line and pay that damn money. Who all got a cut out of that? Community still ain't talking about that. Who all got a cut out of that? Who was all in on that? We know the and Rock Squad came up after that. They selling more books now. They done did tours. They done did their thing. You know, it's still, you got to understand, your customer is still just a bunch of Negroes in the sense of the word. You're not making money, as Unc said, until your shit become popular. Now you might do it with, you know, the brother, the Jewish brother. You might do it. You might be able to get a couple white people to tune in to the House of Consciousness. Well, you had, say you had 10,000 black people. Now you debate the white Jew, right? And shit, he at least bring you 5,000 people. And then the black community that wasn't even watching the House of Consciousness, you're going to get another 5,000. So that's a whole nother 10,000 people to add on to the ones that you was already servicing, supplying, right? So yeah, it's a little bit more money. Now it's getting more popular. It's polite said. You got Ron Artest in it. You got the big name people that deal with the, you know what I'm saying, the Jewish brother. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, now it's finna be Hollywood. Now it's finna get the big screen, the big lights. Great job. But once again, what the fuck really going on in the conscious community? Y'all want me to go back and get the old shows where I said, what have the House of Conscious taught you? This and that. I was banging on them harder than in the black. But hey, I ain't have Dr. Weston on my show. I didn't have Professor Griff on my show. I ain't have Wesley Muhammad on my show. I didn't have some so-called big name people in the community, you know, that everybody know on my show. You know what I'm saying? And then I ain't get to fight with them. In the black got to fight with Wesley Muhammad, a brother that said he don't like ghetto scholarship. But yet he went to their show and it got ghetto on him when he was over there talking about justice or else and promoting the Million Man March. How the hell you get into it with Wesley Muhammad? Professor Griff, you just let that man talk and tell his lies or whatever, but them brothers, that was their biggest video before their channel got taken down. People, niggas is selling bullshit. That's what they sell in the community. Nothing to uplift them. Shit. It's Mad TV. It's In Living Colors. It's a fucking comedy show. Hated it. Wendy Williams shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's entertaining though. I gotta give y'all that. It's entertaining. A lot of people are entertained. Y'all doing a good job to take them from you know, hip hop in Atlanta and take them from Housewives and take them from World Star and stuff and give them the same thing on a conscious community platform. You know what I'm saying? Damn good job. Just putting the conscious community wrap on it. Package it up and call it the conscious community. Damn good job. You know, shit. Before even before what's the dude name? Anthony Hamilton. You know, the rapper dude that came on Sonetta. That's like the first time Sonetta got a video on World Star Hip Hop when he was talking about what's the boy, Jimmy Iovine and stuff. Even before that, I was telling people, man, these niggas trying to be on World Star Hip Hop. But they want to drop no conscious message over on World Star. They don't want no conscious ass message to a degree. I see the one sister be talking about relationships and stuff that everybody's so in love with. They feel like she dropping knowledge. She was over there, but she ain't part of the conscious community. But she talking about, you know, relationship and stuff, which is, you know, I guess people feel like she conscious on the issue, you know. But I mean, they don't really have positive stuff on World Star Hip Hop. So if your goal is to make World Star Hip Hop, you ain't trying to give nothing positive out. But we done seen since that time a handful of people making on World Star Hip Hop. But people, we got to do better, man. That's why the Bible say, study to show thyself approved. So even though you might not believe in the Bible, you call yourself in this conscious community, I'm going to give you a Bible principle. You better go study for yourself and study to show yourself approved. And like, you know, the people in the church house worship these pastors and say they the man and pump them up and put their ass in jet planes and stuff because they stupid and ignorant of the Bible and they think they really need to go to a man to get all the information they need. Nah, I just need you to start me off like anything in life. Just open the fucking door. I'll go through and get what I need. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you to open the door, grab my hand, fill up my basket with what you want to put in my basket and stuff. And then I go to the counter and you tell me, okay, that's $200-300. And it's like, damn, I ain't even want that. I didn't come in here to get that. Well, you know, this is what you got to do when you come into the store or whatever. No, I want to go in the store and get what I want out of it. So with that, man, study to show y'all self-approved, man. These niggas ain't doing nothing but going on Wikipedia, which you could do, or buying a book, which you could do. Go on Amazon or whatever, pay $5 or $10 for this book, or get a PDF, read these sources that they quote from. You know what I'm saying? The community tell you go to primary sources, and y'all going to secondary niggas that then read the primary and come back to you and telling you what it is. Even the field trip thing is pretty good because now they taking you to the primary. You see this casket, you see this whatever, this sarcophagus, this statue, you see the metanetta on it. Well, let me teach you how to read the metanetta so you know niggas won't mislead you in it. Okay, now that's somebody trying to empower you to be able to do what they do. So therefore it make them insignificant. If I can teach you to do what I can do or teach you my job, then shit, you ain't gonna need me. That's the old saying. Take a person to, you know, well, how do the old saying go? Teach a person how to fish. You know what I'm saying? Instead of giving somebody a fish, teach them how to fish and give them a fishing pole. Therefore, they don't need you, right? You just gave them power. They don't need you. But the conscious community ain't doing that. They saying you got to come listen to me, and then different people coming out. You know, the brother from the Ra squad, he showed polite whole breakdown and inking them breakdown, showed you they got it basically from some white woman that you probably never knew exist, and they wouldn't study the information because of the terms and the language and stuff, found the video, got their presentation and brought it to you, and not giving you the primary or even classifying her as a reference in their information. So niggas going to get other people presentation, plagiarizing, giving it to you. You don't know where they got it from. So now you like, wow, you're the greatest. You sat down and thought of that. Nah, them niggas sat down and looked the shit up on the internet, copied it verbatim, put it in a different format and gave it to you, copying and pasting. It's all a game, man. But y'all love these niggas, man. So I don't want to mess up y'all look fantasy world and, you know, the fantasy that y'all living in. You know, reality some motherfucker. You know, I'm kind of decent now, but subconsciously, I already knew, like, yesterday was the 4th year since my mother passed. And I had a terrible fucking day. Mentally, I was messed up. But you know, as I tell people, I watched my mother take her last breath. That shit is real. That's reality. That's life. Nigga, that's understanding death, seeing death. Never seen death like that before, to be in the presence of it when it happens. You know what I'm saying? I never seen life come up out of the womb. One day, God willing, I'll see that. But that was an experience. That was some real life stuff. I don't live in the fantasy world, people. And hopefully y'all ass can get out the matrix, the fantasy world. Because niggas selling y'all bullshit and garbage. They selling you a game, BS, and living it out on spite. Nigga go buy a couple pair of shoes and a chains and a little car and some little clothes, and y'all be like, man, he doing it. And nigga sound good. I'm talking polite, yeah. You know, it's kind of like little low blows, but nigga sound good. Y'all start paying the money and getting the money. Next thing you know, he gonna go live it out on spite. As AZ told you, the one that popped up at the Kemet War conference, you know, do it big at least once. You know what I'm saying? That's all black people want to do. They want to be able to say, I did it big, man. I popped the champagne. I had the tux on. I mingled with the big wigs, with the big money. They might be back in the projects next week. That's what Muhammad Ali said. Matter of fact, let me go get the audio. Muhammad Ali, the brother kicked some true facts here. This is what the elders used to do for us, though. You know what I'm saying? They used to kick that real stuff. It's the matter now, man. People ain't kicking real. They don't realize that their lives and people in the community lives is truly in danger. In danger. You know what I'm saying? Let's hear Muhammad Ali, then I'm gone. This is what Pharaoh was trying to say to Polite. Because really, we just, like I said once again, we just puppets, right? A lot of us. Somebody's pulling the string. That's why independence is not be your own man, do your own study, empower yourself. I can't empower you. You know, even with God, for as I said with the Bible, he tell you choose life and choose death. I can't choose for you. You're a free will agent. You do what you want to do. The best thing I can do is show you what life is and show you what death is and say, look, man, choose life and live. You want to make the other choice? That's up to you. More power to you if you want to commit suicide. Eternal suicide. You know what I'm saying?
I'm mostly concentrate on my people because after I'm finished with white America as far as sports and entertaining them, beating up a black brother man or something, I'll have to come back to the black ghetto. I'll have to come back to black people. All black people, I don't care how big they get, all entertainers in America, all the athletes, when they're down and no more wanting to entertain the power structure, the master, the millionaires, then they have to come back anyway with their own. So I'm mostly concerned with what my people think about me. See, the whites have never respected us. They've always mistreated us, assassinated us. They've always deprived us of freedom, justice, equality, lynched and burned us. So really, they can't hate me or dislike me no more. All I want is the following of my world, the black world, which numbers some 650 million. And this is what I have now. My stand for my religious belief, my stand for my people, speaking up for my people, all of them are with me. And that's all I want.
So that's all I want. It's the respect and the love and the admiration of my people. Because when all hell break loose and I had to go back to the ghetto and I got to go back to this hood, then you know what? I got to look these people in the face. And every millionaire, superstar, Look at Bill Cosby. Nigga, when they tear you down and you got to go back to the hood and you gave your middle finger to the hood and everything else, ooh, it's going to look ugly. When you done balled out and you done flash money and women and different stuff on people, nigga, the fall is hard. And then niggas pray and pray for your downfall when you the man. Most kings get their heads cut off. You ain't listening to Jay-Z? Heavy is the head of the one that wears the crown. The man said he's the Nasut, and y'all made him the Nasut. But as some of my Israelite brothers, you know, I ain't gonna say their names, as they done pointed out and talked about, because they like to talk about, you know, oppression and being poverty struck and different things. Even as we talk about being captured or in bondage in Egypt, you know what I'm saying? The white man system is created off the Egyptian system more than the Christian system, because they just use the term Christianity. Y'all know about the Nicene Council and all of that. Y'all always bringing that up. They usurped and took true Christianity and turned it into this Roman paganistic Egyptian system that we under the day, oppressive system, just like from the Israelite perspective that we were seeing from a biblical perspective in Egypt. And now y'all mad at this Nasut or this Pharaoh because he oppressing the people, but that's the fucking history of one. If you don't believe that that's the history, go do your research and show me that your Nasuts and Pharaohs one oppressing the people. And for those that want to topic it and go at them, show that, and then bring it to modern times and show them they Nasut or they Pharaoh doing it to them. It's not, I mean, it's easy to do. I just ain't the one that want to spend that time doing it. And the black might do that for y'all now, though. Somebody else might do it for you. Even the Israelites that like pointing that out and was pointing that out will probably come out of the closet more and go in. But it ain't like as old God and Solomon and Sister Renee and the black be trying to say, oh, y'all know this stuff and y'all ain't talking about it. Man, everybody that told you these Kemet dudes is on some fake stuff. But because they make the Bible look bad and there's a lot of atheists and a lot of people in the community and people want to attack the theological of the Black Power movement, then everybody happen and cheering for them niggas. And it's fuck the Muslims, fuck the Bible, fuck the Moors, fuck these theological arms. You know, we got to be smart. We got to read Metanetta. Kemet was on top. They seen that stuff dying out, and then everybody want to say they Pan-Africanists. Then when people bring out who Booker T and Marcus Garvey and Martin Delaney and, you know, all these people, which is some more, you know, start bringing in people out and saying, but they was Christians. They used biblical principles for our liberation back then, and they was liberating people. You know, the system only works for those that's willing to get in the system, though. So though they brought the Bible and they brought the biblical principles and different stuff, no, it didn't save us as a whole because everybody didn't buy in. They went on one accord with the leaders of that time. Like now, they trying to steal their legacies. And they trying to run their programs because you ain't read their books and you don't know what they saying. So somebody can come along, run their program under their own name, and it look like their legacy. You're like, damn, you smart, you intelligent, you this and that. Yeah. This guy right here You know, I just took his plan and used it. It worked for him back in such and so. Now I'm just rehashing it and bringing it to the community. And that's how you're supposed to do it. So, truth be told, Polite bringing you Dr. York plan, and y'all don't even know it. The man, a student of Dr. York. Y'all ain't did your studies on Dr. York, and then when people do bring him out, you know, once again, as Pharaoh said, people start saying, well, you hating this and that. No, people, it's certain conversations need to be had in the community that nobody is willing to have. Sit down and have a reasonable discourse about these type of things. The Moors can't say nothing though, because York said he was a Moor. The Hebrews can't say nothing because he said he was a Hebrew. And can't nobody say nothing. All of y'all gotta address that stuff, because he was representing all those communities at one time. And how the fuck now you an atheist, Polite, when your master teacher was not an atheist? So now you got to say everything he said, which you say you never go against his teachings and stuff. Everything he said was bullshit. Don't go at the Hebrew community when your master teacher rolled with them. Don't go at the Moorish community when your master teacher rolled with them. He was teaching all them things. So the first thing you should do, or should have done, was destroy everything your master teacher did. But let me tell y'all something that I peeped early in the game. Let me put you up on game, right? You got to have some game to recognize game. You know, that's why I tell people I'm glad, you know, that I do got a little street knowledge and different stuff. And been at the crap table since 14 and everything, and the whorehouses and the nightlife since a youngster, right? So I can recognize game when it's in my face, right? This brother, Polite, right? He consciously went at other people teachers and used them fools to try to destroy his teacher without doing it directly. You know what I'm saying? Cyrus soon said he come in and bring out dirt on the man, right? Go at General Yohana to Zariak them come and try to bring dirt out on the man. You know, that's something I peeped early in the game too. It's a lot of this stuff. Like I said, you know, a lot of people like me for my little commentary. I ain't telling y'all everything. You know why? Because y'all shit on me and don't care about what I tell you. So why, you know, why put you up on game and tell you certain stuff when you want to say everything I'm doing and I'm saying it from the knowledge base that I'm pulling from, which give me, you know, sight beyond sight to see beyond this bullshit that people pushing. And y'all call what I'm talking about bullshit. And it's giving me the ability to live upright and see the bullshit. And I try to give it to you. Y'all diss me and do all of that. You know what I'm saying? But still I rise. You know what I'm saying? Still I do my best to try to inform and help those that want to know. Those that's living in a dream world. Those that's buying this, you know, this fake ass beef. You know what I'm saying? This cow disease beef. This rotten beef. You know what I'm saying? What's the stuff they got out there now where they gluing old meat parts together and stuff to make a steak and everything, whatever that compound is called. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. I had a pretty good nap before I woke up and watched the man video and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna go all night though until I go to sleep again. I'm finna cut this off, man. But there's a lot of bullshit going on in the game right now, man. You know, as LeBron G will say, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of it, man. hopefully y'all can find some better platforms and stuff though, man. Some places that'll feed you, man. Hopefully somebody arise, you know what I'm saying, and try to fix this calamity that's going on in the community. Have some real debate, some real dialogue, discourse about some things that's prevalent, you know what I'm saying. Y'all need to go check out Brother Rich and get him back out there. And if y'all want to messing with the Moors, then, you know, y'all should have had him on this Black City Sovereign, you know. But y'all don't see Reggie as a leader because he stutter, and even though he's smart and stuff, you know, he stutter and he, you know, he move a certain way. When he was quiet, you know, niggas like, don't nobody want to hear him. Now he loud and going at some. It's like, he done went crazy, this and that. I mean, to quote my man Pac again, niggas gonna hate you for whatever you do. Especially haters, they just haters. And if they want to be your spot, be in your spot and coveting your spot, then they gonna do some hateful things. So, you know, y'all never satisfied. You get on your gladiator, you know. Y'all want to see blood, then somebody kill somebody too quick or something happen like that. Then it's like, oh man, are you not entertained now? I thought that's what you come to see. So understand, you can't just, I'm going to lead with this note. You can't just blame the people, Sidnetta, Polite, or anybody else over there in the conscious community, because y'all cry and beg and plead and go watch this stuff when it go on. It's y'all entertainment, and they selling entertainment, and y'all go over there and watch it. Y'all wanna, I ain't even gonna use that word boycott, because people trying to boycott in the it do the wrong, you know what I'm saying, in certain ways, you know what I'm saying. But I mean, if y'all got a boycott for a little while, do that till they get their shit right and come back to the community right. I mean, y'all just did the Black Friday thing because y'all said, well, the white people killing us in the street and stuff and we can't do nothing, so let's boycott, let's protest. I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Messing with people money, though, they get your hand out my pocket stuff, get your head knocked off too. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, people. What the hell we gonna do to clean this community up? You know what I'm saying? Who the hell is trying to clean it up? You know? But hey, some of them people that became y'all celebrities, y'all idols, y'all stars. So, you know, truly, when your heroes fall, how do that shit feel? I don't know, people. I'll talk about it a little bit more tomorrow, though. Like I said, I can't entertain this stuff too long. I'm only gonna give so much, because I done did my job. I done told y'all before, but y'all let people say Carl Albert is this and this and that, and this real doctrine is this. And so, you know, it's a campaign and a hate campaign against me from some of the participants in the conscious community and some of the audience in the conscious community. But it's all good. I love you anyway. To quote my cousin, I love you no less. You know what I'm saying? I still love you. I love you no less. You know. So with that said, I'm gone, man. Y'all better protect y'all minds and hearts from the idols that you got floating around. Peace.